A record 12 traffic fatalities in Yakima so far this year, and most of them have involved drugs or alcohol. KVU's Emily Goodell tells us the police chief doesn't know why the numbers are so high, but he's working on ways to stop it.
Last week, a drunk driver backed into a parked Yakima police car. The officer responding to that call almost hit by a second DUI driver.
Folks tend to think it's other people that are the problem, but frankly, I think people need to look in the mirror.
Yakima Police Chief Matt Murray says there were 335 DUIs last year in a city that has less than 100,000 people.
If Seattle had DUIs at the rate that we do, it would be about 2,600, and they had 600 last year. So, I mean, we are way out of whack with the number of people who are driving intoxicated in Yakima.
But even sober, people still aren't following traffic rules.
Stop means stop. The wheels stop before the line at the stop sign, right? A lot of folks pull up, kind of pause, look both ways, and just drift on through.
In just 15 minutes of watching this intersection outside Davis High School, I've only seen a handful of cars come to a complete stop. Most of them, like the car that just passed behind me, simply roll on through, only pausing for a moment.
That is not a stop, and it's dangerous, and we have people hurt in those kind of situations.
Being short-staffed, the department has had to shift resources from their traffic unit to cover violent crimes. And while new officers are filling up open positions, training them takes time.
Patrol officers had 19,200 stops, so it's not like they're not stopping cars.
Right now, only 1 in 3 get a ticket, but not for long.
Warnings don't seem to be working, and we may have to write more citations to get people's attention. If we had less responsibility in traffic enforcement, we would have more resources to continue to take care of these big issues. I think that's an important point. People say, how can we help the police? But drive safer.
In Yakima, Emily Goodell, KVU, local news.
The police chief says they've also applied for some grants they hope will help them with DUI enforcement in the future.